Welcome to the Midea CAC V4 Plus Heat Recovery VRF product presentation. In this presentation, you will learn about the V4 Plus R series, which is the heat recovery VRF product from Midea CAC. First of all, what is Midea Heat Recovery VRF? It's all-new super-efficient solution for mixed heating and cooling requirements. The three-pipe technology enables heat recovery between indoor units. It can compensate and adjust the heat when there are hot and cold rooms in the same building, thereby reducing the building's energy consumption. For example, in this building, the rooms on the right are more exposed to sunshine and require cooling, while those on the left are shaded from the sun's rays and require heating. The Midea V4 Plus Heat Recovery VRF can operate in heating and cooling modes at the same time, and it is an excellent solution for buildings that have simultaneous heating and cooling demands. The heat recovery system consists of indoor and outdoor units connected by Midea's MS boxes, which direct refrigerant flow according to indoor unit demand and allow some units to operate in heating mode while others are operating in cooling mode. Why is Midea's heat recovery VRF more efficient? Consider a situation where the indoor units demand 4 horsepower of cooling and 4 horsepower of heating simultaneously. With a 2-pipe system, 2 4-horsepower outdoor units would be required. With a 3-pipe system, an outdoor unit with capacity of just over 4 horsepower would be sufficient, which is just over half the capacity required with a 2-pipe system. The main content of this presentation is divided into 3 parts. 1. Unique innovations. 2. Key technologies. 3. Main features. Part 1. Unique innovations. Having started development of VRF products in cooperation with Toshiba in 1999, Midea CAC now has 17 years of VRF product innovation experience. Launched in 2008, our first-generation heat recovery units were 8 and 10 horsepower fixed and variable speed compressor VRFs. Following 8 years of 3-pipe heat recovery VRF innovation and accumulation of experience, our latest generation heat recovery VRFs use all DC inverter compressors and with modular design bring higher efficiency. With the V4 Plus R series, the cooling capacity of a single unit can be up to 16 horsepower. And the full series has extensive capacity ranging from 8 horsepower to 64 horsepower, meeting all customer requirements from small to large buildings. The MS box, which is at the core of the system, contains a collection of solenoid valves which alter the direction of refrigerant flow to change the operating modes of the indoor units. Compared to 4-way valve switching, running noise is reduced and the risk of leakage is also reduced, leading to increased reliability. Midea's MS box range includes the MS01, the MS02, the MS04 and the MS06. The MS06 can handle up to 6 groups of indoor units with up to 4 units per group, for a maximum of 24 indoor units. Each group of units can operate in the mode required, which can be different from the modes of the other groups connected to the same MS box. The MS box includes an expansion valve, which is used to pre-cool refrigerant flowing to indoor units demanding cooling, leading to a larger temperature difference than would otherwise be achieved, and thereby to higher efficiency. The outdoor heat exchange is divided into 2 parts, left and right, which can be controlled independently and cooled by separate fans. Thanks to the split heat exchanger design, continuous heating can be provided during defrosting. When a conventional VRF is running in defrosting mode, the whole outdoor heat exchanger operates as a condenser and the indoor units stop running. With the Midea 3-pipe system, however, either side of the outdoor heat exchanger can operate as a condenser for defrosting, while the other side operates as an evaporator to maintain heating output, so that the indoor units can continue running. The V4 Plus Heat Recovery VRF's split heat exchanger design means that even in installations with only a single outdoor unit, heating can be provided during the defrosting operation. What does the continuous heating function benefit for? This graph is the heating capacity output curve during defrosting operation. The blue curve stands for the heating capacity output of a conventional system, and the brown curve stands for the heating capacity output of Midea's 3-pipe system. The x-axis shows the running time and the y-axis shows the heating capacity. Let's look at the brown curve. Compared to the 2-pipe system, the heating capacity output will drop only a little, hence the room temperature will not fluctuate to get a more comfortable environment. High temperature has a very bad influence on the reliability of electrical components, especially inverter systems. The V4 Plus R series uses Midea's patented air cooling mechanism to cool the electric control box. This system decreases the average temperature of electrical control components by about 8 degrees, guaranteeing the stable and safe running of the control system. Compared with the refrigerant cooling method, the air cooling mechanism decreases the use of copper pipe and refrigerant, lowers the risk of leakage, and provides for much easier maintenance. The electric control box can be rotated up to 150 degrees, making it possible to perform maintenance of the piping system without the need to remove the control box. On conventional heat recovery VRFs, all modules need to be running when the 4-way valve switches the system to heating mode, even if the current demand is less than the capacity of the master outdoor unit. The V4 Plus R series, however, uses a high-pressure balance pipe between the outdoor units, which allows the 4-way valve to switch the system between cooling and heating modes, even when the slave outdoor units are not running. Protection against wrong phase connections is fitted as standard in the outdoor PCB, protecting all the electrical components from damage in the event of accidental wrong phase wiring. Part 2. Key Technologies. The Midea Heat Recovery VRF series has high EERs and COPs, with EER being as high as 4.4 and COP being as high as 4.5. Energy efficiency is highest when demand is 50% cooling and 50% heating. In such a situation, EER is as high as 7.0. At the heart of the outdoor unit lies a world-leading DC inverter scroll compressor. The compressor's chamber operates at high pressure and compresses the refrigerant directly, giving an efficiency advantage over compressors with lower chamber pressures. The compressor uses a variable reluctance neodymium DC motor, which is more powerful than traditional DC motors. The V4 Plus R series uses an all-DC inverter compressor design. The output capacity of each compressor is balanced, so that the compressors can always work in the 40 to 70 Hz high efficiency range, increasing efficiency by more than 30%. In this slide, you can see a comparison of two typical examples of all-DC inverter VRF systems and systems with inverter plus fixed-speed compressor arrangements. The compressor frequency of the V4 Plus R series outdoor unit is usually within the most efficient range. The compressor driving technology is important because it has a large influence on power consumption. Partnering with US-based International Rectifier Corporation in variable frequency driving technology enables Medea's V4 Plus R series compressor driving to be far superior to conventional methods. You can see the difference in the two pictures on the right. The upper one is V4 Plus R series. The smooth waveform significantly improves the efficiency of compressor driving. A heat recovery system transfers heat between indoor units. An indoor unit running in cooling mode absorbs heat from the room, which can then be transferred to units running in heating mode, thus saving energy and increasing efficiency. This slide shows how the MS box works. The MS box uses solenoid valves to change the direction of the refrigerant flow to change the running mode of the indoor units. When an indoor unit is in cooling mode, the liquid refrigerant will flow across the SVA to enter indoor units. When indoor unit is in heating mode, the high-pressure gas will flow across SVB to enter indoor units. Midea provides 4 basic models of MS box, the MS01, 02, 04 and 06, with the capacity for 1, 2, 4 and 6 groups of indoor units respectively. Each group of indoor units can contain up to 4 indoor units, meaning that the MS06 can handle a total of 24 indoor units. Additionally, Midea provides the MS02E and 04E boxes, which are specially used with high static pressure duct indoor units. The MS02E and 04E have maximum capacitors of 28 kilowatts and 56 kilowatts respectively. Medea's range of MS boxes provides the flexibility needed to adapt to the specific requirements of individual projects. Pipes in MS boxes can be blocked if not required. The V4 Plus R series employs duty cycling. In a combination of outdoor units, any of the units can act as the master outdoor unit to equalize the lifespan of the outdoor units. The priority of each module is changed sequentially. Anti-corrosion treatment options are available for projects in seaside locations or in other high salinity areas. The treatment may be applied to the grille, the heat exchanger fins, the base structure, the electrical control system, and the screw nuts. For projects located in extreme conditions, we can provide heavy anti-corrosion solutions. The performance of the V4 Plus R series remains stable even in extreme temperature conditions. For cooling mode, the operating temperature range is -5 to +48 degrees centigrade. For heating mode, the range is -20 to +24 degrees centigrade. And for heat recovery mode, the range is -5 to +24 degrees centigrade. Midea Heat Recovery VRF has the low ambient cooling mode function. The ambient temperature can be up to -20 degrees centigrade. When the ambient temperature is very low, for the conventional VRF, because area of the heat exchanger cannot be regulated, condensing pressure can only be regulated by outdoor fan speed. So the motor may start and stop frequently, which will not only result in large fluctuation of the room temperature, but also cause damage to the compressors. But for Midea Heat Recovery VRF, the system can regulate the area of the outdoor heat exchanger to regulate the condensing pressure, so the indoor units will keep a stable room temperature and make the room environment more comfortable. In the V4 Plus R system, 5 stages of oil control technology ensure all outdoor units' compressor oil is always kept at a safe level, completely eliminating any compressor oil shortage problems. The 5 stages are: the first stage, compressor internal oil separation; the second stage, a high-efficiency centrifugal oil separator with separation efficiency of up to 99%, ensures that oil is separated from the discharge gas and returned to the compressors in a timely fashion. The third stage, oil balance pipes between compressors, ensure even oil distribution to keep compressors running normally. The fourth stage. Oil balance pipes among modules ensure even oil distribution among modules. The fifth stage. An auto oil return program monitors the runtime and system status to ensure reliable oil return. The V4 Plus R Series outdoor unit includes a pressure sensor which monitors the system pressure. Comparing with the specified pressure setting every 10 seconds, the outdoor unit adjusts the action of the compressor, outdoor fan, and EXV to precisely control refrigerant flow. With the indoor unit's auto mode, heating or cooling is automatically selected based on the difference between the room temperature and the temperature setting. If the room temperature is higher than the setting, the indoor units provide cooling. If the room temperature is lower than the setting, the indoor units provide heating. Silent mode, night silent mode, and super silent, which can be activated on the outdoor unit PCB, allow lower noise running when required. The table shows the noise level reductions that the different silent modes give. For example, when you have set super silent mode for the outdoor unit, the outdoor unit detects the peak daytime temperature and then enters super silent mode 8 hours after the peak temperature. After 10 hours, the outdoor unit resumes normal running. Part 3. Main features. Single units with capacitors of 8, 10, 12, 14 and 16 horsepower can be combined together, giving an overall range of capacitors from 8 to 64 horsepower in 2 horsepower increments. Midea provides 12 types and more than 100 models of VRF indoor units to meet varied customer requirements, enabling use of the V4 Plus R series in a wide range of locations, including shopping malls, hospitals, office buildings, hotels and airports. Each system can support up to 64 indoor units, with a total capacity of up to 130% of the total capacity of the outdoor units. Our range of indoor units includes 4-way cassettes, ceiling and floor units, wall-mounted units and duct units. With capacitors ranging from 1.5 kilowatts to 56 kilowatts and a variety of designs, Midea's indoor units provide air conditioning solutions suitable for any interior design. Different indoor units can be used for different interior spaces. For example, one-way and two-way cassettes can be used in narrow spaces, while four-way cassettes can be used to balance the air supply in more open spaces, such as meeting rooms and offices. Ceiling and floor units and floor standing units can be used in spaces where decoration has already been completed. Wall-mounted units are especially suited to smaller spaces where low noise operation is required. High static pressure duct units, which offer external static pressures of up to 196 pascals, provide solutions for large open spaces, such as shopping malls and hotel lobbies. For systems with capacitors ranging from 40 to 64 horsepower, up to 64 indoor units can be connected. The MS box can also be connected to a hydro box to produce hot water, with the hot water temperature ranging from 25 to 45 degrees centigrade. The V4 Plus R series capabilities provide more options for piping design. The height difference between indoor units can be up to 30 meters, and the piping length from the first branch joint to the furthest indoor unit can, under certain conditions, be up to 90 meters. The height difference between indoor and outdoor units can be up to 110 meters if the outdoor units are installed below the indoor units, or 70 meters if the outdoor units are installed above the indoor units. The piping between the farthest indoor unit and the first outdoor branch joint can be up to 200 meters, and the total piping length can be up to 1,000 meters. Thanks to the new casing design, front, rear, right and left orientations are all possible for copper piping, power cables and communication cables, providing installation flexibility. Communication between indoor units, outdoor units and controllers is achieved using only PQE group communication wiring. Centralized controllers can be connected either to outdoor units or to indoor units. In some projects, outdoor units need to be installed in places where the exhaust air cannot be discharged directly. In such cases, a duct needs to be connected to the outdoor unit. The external static pressure of V4 Plus R series outdoor units can be as high as 60 pascals, meaning that the duct length can be up to 12 meters, providing greatly improved installation flexibility. Thanks to the higher capacity units, fewer units need to be combined together for a given capacity requirement, saving space and reducing piping requirements. The control box's inspection window enables the system status to be viewed easily, making maintenance easier. Another useful feature is the test button. When pressed, all the indoor units run in cooling mode at 17 degrees centigrade, providing a useful way to check the system after installation. The PCB contains a memory chip which stores the codes of the 10 most recent error or protection events. The compressor's location near the front panel makes compressor maintenance more convenient. Selection software is important for VRF products. For the V4 Plus R series, we can supply two kinds of selection software, a Windows version and an AutoCAD version. The Windows version is designed to help sales engineers propose configurations and prepare project quotations. The AutoCAD version contains engineering drawings and placement guidance. Both versions are equipped with the following functions. 1. Load calculation and AC selection. 2. Branch, joint and piping drawings. 3. Controller selection. And 4. Report output. Thank you.